Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. Today's episode, we're gonna do something a little bit different. This isn't gonna be like a full restoration. This is a 2026 KTM 350. This is actually my buddy Josh's. If you remember him from one of the previous videos of us doing the off-road race, I was on my RM 250. He was on this bike. So what we're gonna do today, a couple things. We're gonna remove the plastics, check all the grease points, which would be like the linkage down here. He's got just under 14 hours on this bike, so we're going to just kind of once over everything. He rides it like 3 times a week now, gearing up for the VetMX Championship. So gonna make sure that this thing is good to go. New seat cover. Gonna put a hole shot device on it. Got different bars, maybe a little bit more cushion than what the stock bars are. New grips. We're gonna check over all of the torque points, just kind of retorque as many bolts as we can without, like, full on tearing this bike down, right? We're gonna make sure that everything's still tight. There's no missing bolts, because we know that these KTMs can rattle a bit. So he's got a Kropovich exhaust system as well, and brand new plastics that already have the graphics installed by Bike Graphics. I've used Bike Graphics on almost all of my builds that I've done over the years. It's a phenomenal company. Actually, right here, local to Kansas as well. So yeah, we're basically gonna once over this thing, make it look factory, make it look basically brand new again, like it just rolled off the showroom floor. And Josh is gonna come back and get this bike here in about 5 or 6 hours. So without further ado, we're going to get ripping into this thing.
I don't have the time to hear you whine about a broken heart. She's a pistol packing matador, and I'm the bull to taunt. I'm adoring this contortionist who warped my inner thoughts, but I was easy picking, she would listen, and boy, I love to talk. Mesmerizing eyes turn me into stone, and together I'm alone. And I don't even want you back, even though you're all I could use her till I crumble and I crack. And you don't ever cross my mind, but I've been known to tell white lies. My Medusa, I could use her till I crumble and I crack. This concrete heart, this concrete heart. Oh no, I'm obsessed with where the edge is and how close that I can get. I've been sitting on a nervous horse with a rope around my neck. I can hear those footsteps closing in, this start's about to run, and I've hit this line 1,000 times. God, I hope this is the one. And I don't even want you back, even though you're all I have. My Medusa, I could use her till I crumble and I crack. And you don't ever cross my mind, but I've been known to tell white lies. My Medusa, I could use her till I crumble and I crack. This concrete heart, oh yeah, this concrete heart, oh no. Lipstick on a glass of wine, a cigarette that's half of mine. I smoke it till the ember burns my lips. And I know I've been broke before, but she's a pimple, needs a whore, and I've been known to sound my soul for less. And I don't even want you back, even though you're all I have. My Medusa, I could use her till I crumble and I crack. And you don't ever cross my mind, but I've been known to tell white lies. My Medusa, I could use her till I crumble and I crack. This concrete heart, oh yeah.
All right, first things first, we're gonna take his bars off. We can take his top triple clamp off. Go ahead and move this thing out of the way. Take his throttle housing off, front brake.
a tomboy. I've been working too long, boy. Oh, it's a gal got to go to get some booze, and y'all call this a bar, boy. Oh, come on, he said, give me a tomboy. I need something stronger. Oh, it's a guy got to go to get some booze, and y'all call this a bar, boy. Skirt off in that Chevy, it go boom. What's it like? She don't want no foreign, that shit play, not a type. 5'0", but she 5'6" in them boots. What's her height? Thought we was in Texas, open carry, wanna fight. Don't need a shooter, cause the daddy taught her how to take a life. Put it on they freezer, this shit got heated quick.
Let's go ahead and finish taking these off just to inspect. Actually feel really good. They don't need grease, I'm not gonna add any. I'm just gonna make sure that they have grease and it's not dry in there. Okay. So far we're looking good. I'm gonna wipe this thing off first. And see, just this thing's got 17 hours, or not even 17, 14 hours on it. It's got 14 hours on it, and you can already see how much dirt and grime just accumulates underneath all this stuff. So it certainly doesn't hurt to take all this stuff apart every 15 to 20 hours, maybe less, depending on how hard you ride your bikes, and verify and make sure that all of the stuff that, you know, honestly looks good for the most part. You can see here, even inside the cup, it's got a good amount of grease. And this guy here, can even tell that, you know, look at all that dirt that's accumulated underneath all that. This thing will focus. I can focus that, yeah. Look at all that dirt right next to the oil seal. So it's doing a good job, but, you know, just taking this stuff apart and spending that extra 30, 45 minutes of cleaning all the little stuff like this will really help these bikes last a long time. Like I said earlier in the video, this thing only has not a lot of time on it. Most of it's spent on the track, not dusty trails or anything like that, you know. But just getting in where you usually don't clean often enough is very beneficial for your bearings and all your wear parts. And as dirt gets in there and it just starts grinding away at these bearings, it's not good on it. You know, it acts like almost like sandpaper, but I'm actually very impressed by the amount of grease that's in this. A lot of times, you know, this is a short shout out to B's Moto Lab where Josh bought this bike. It's a local KTM Husky gas dealer. They do a lot of amateur support. I'm sure you've seen these guys at Loretta's and stuff, but little shout out to B's Moto Lab. When they put these bikes together, they don't put them together dry. They do a really good job. So this all came from B's. You know, Josh hasn't done anything on this bike yet. That's why we're kind of inspecting everything and making sure that we're all good to go after about 15 hours. Bike's actually been running really well. There's not been anything that tells me that, you know, it needs grease, but it's always good when you take a bike back, or when you take a bike apart and it looks like this. It makes you feel good about the rest of it and how well the dealer actually does putting this stuff together. So let's go ahead and put this all back together. There's no reason to re-grease anything. All this stuff looks exceptionally good. Hopefully it doesn't fly out. Let's throw this back on there like that. Make sure it's tight. All right, I'm just gonna tighten this down very so slightly. I need to make sure that these two are lined up, so I'll wait to really torque all this stuff down until we get the forks back in it. You kind of want a little bit of tension, but not a lot. Jet Lawrence, you know, the Lawrence's spec, if you follow them, you don't want a super loose stem bolt to where this thing just falls one way or the other. You want it a little bit with a little bit of tension. It helps out with preventing head shake and things like that. So we'll leave that right there. We'll come back to tighten that just a little bit. All right, we're gonna slide this back up. Tighten a couple of these down here real quick. I'm just gonna tighten a couple of these down just to get this from not falling out on me. Now slide this up. First line. Okay. I went ahead and put the tamer on here before anything else. I'll have to align that here in just a second, but it is what it is. There's plenty of videos on showing you how to make sure your forks are aligned. Okay. Let's put the brake assembly back on. Actually, we'll align that here in a second. Let me put the bars on. All right, these are the Carmichael Bin Pro Taper Fusions. And what's looks like special about these, I've never ran these bars. Josh was asking me about how good they are, and I'm a Renthal guy myself, but what it looks like these bars are is a typical fat bar with a crossbar that allows adjustments for locked and unlocked, where these bars will actually flex. Try to get these lined up as much as I can, as neutral as possible. I can't really see much. Goes along with the adjustment that we're gonna if he wants these forward or back or anything like that, it's a very neutral spot. That's pretty cool. Locked, unlocked, little thing here. So from here, you can start putting, uh-oh, I might have messed up. This needs to go through here. Ooh, I got it, nice. Arrow's pointing forward. Gonna move these pretty far in. Fairly neutral. There we go. Man, these do not want to go on. That's as loose as it'll go. Holy moly. I've never had to hit these lock-ons with a hammer before, but here we are.
I've spent so long trying to make right all my wrongs, but I miss being stoned, cause it would make this easy. If I give myself an inch, hell, I might take the mile. And she can't take my calls when I'm too drunk to dial. I love to sugarcoat this, dethorn all my roses, but you caught me at my lowest. The hardest part of getting clean are all the damn apologies, paying tolls on bridges that I've burned. I've been afraid of growing up, cause that would mean to sober up. But stoned and drunk don't mix with loving her. Does that make me a quitter? Does that make me a quitter? Lonely as I may be, I'd rather that she hate me for who I am and not the man whose hands were shaky. I finally seen a sunrise and I cannot believe it. Curtains open, wishing she was here to see it. And I thought that I could handle both ends flames of that candle, but I'm throwing in the towel. The hardest part of getting clean are all the damn apologies, paying tolls on bridges that I've burned. I've been afraid of growing up, 'cause that would mean to sober up. But stoned and drunk don't mix with love and hurt. Does that make me a quitter? Does that make me a quitter? The hardest part of getting clean are all the damn philosophies telling me how this is supposed to work. I've been afraid of growing up and losing friends I used to trust, but stoned and drunk don't mix with loving her. Does that make me a quitter? Does that make me a quitter?
She'll lie and steal and cheat and beg you from her knees, make you think she needs it this time. She'll tear a hole in you, the one you can't repair. But I still love her, I don't really care. When we were young, oh, we did enough. When it got cold, ooh, we bundled up. I can't be told, I can't be done. It's better to feel pain than nothing at all. The opposite of love's indifference. So pay attention now. I'm standing on your porch screaming out, and I won't leave until you come downstairs. So keep your head up.